From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Playoff fever in the air. It's the first of 4 this weekend. And off we go in the divisional round. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come 19, come 19, and 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Right to the air goes Howell. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go. Go.
Throwing is Howell. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's Howell. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Howell. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Eagle and Lion who's back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. On
2nd down, it's Williams. That'll be caught. by Swift. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. On the option, it's Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Slot receiver headed right. Williams to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
He'll go. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
Here's Howell out of the pistol. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round match. Here's 2nd and 6.
Go! 60 Bobcat, go!
They'll throw with Howell. That's dropped off for Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Tight. 19 tight. Track at 60.
To throw is Howell. He'll get this complete to Walker. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down. Shotgun run now with Walker. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is going to be out of bounds. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Back to throw. Howell. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown Seahawks.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On second down, Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he's in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So
he works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's going to be very close to a first down. It's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now it's Howe. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second, and now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing again, Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Williams to the air once more. Right back to Moore, another grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle.
That is caught. What a throw. Roll Otunze. Touchdown, Bears.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Howell. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Let go.
Here's Howell. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Howell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Throwing is Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
On the set. 18, Pioneer. 79, Bronco.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That complete to Swift. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. He'll get this complete to Walker. He's across midfield. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play. Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. Yeah. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
We'll try and run it with Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Now it's Howe. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Off-balance throw, it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor. And That could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
He'll try and throw. Here's Williams. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
To throw is Howell. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll throw with Howell. Checking it down. This one is caught.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Swift. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Throwing is Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sack.
Now, faking the give. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.